The weekend is here, so you may be looking for a little family-friendly entertainment. And here with our regular movie reviews is Bob Waliszewski from Plugged In Online. That's the entertainment review department at the Focus on the Family. Well, Bob, let's start with the Spongebob movie. What'd you think?
You know, surprisingly, I'm actually going to give it a pretty good score, a 4 out of 5 for family friendliness. The first one, there was just a little bit too much innuendo to be a thumbs up from me. But this one, not bad. It combines animation with live action. Essentially, SpongeBob and his pals from Bikini Bottom are facing the villainous Burger Beard, played by Antonio Banderas. He wants to steal away the recipe, the secret recipe for Krabby Patties, and of course it'll also change their life as they know it, and they're out to save the day. Some pretty good messages, actually: teamwork and friendship and self-sacrifice, and just some bathroom humor, as you might expect in a SpongeBob movie. That's a bit of a spoiler. So for fans, I'm not exactly saying go see it, but for fans, kids and families that are already kind of fans, the movie's probably no reason to say, you can't go this weekend.
All righty. Well, we've got the new sci-fi fantasy film Jupiter Ascending out in theaters. Obviously not a film for children, but what about more mature audiences?
Well, Lori, I'll start with the entertainment value, something I usually don't talk much about when we come and talk about films here. But when I walked out of this film, and it's typical on a screening, there's always someone with a clipboard getting, what I thought. And Bob, what'd you think of this film? And I said, the CGI wasn't bad, but there was no story here. And I'm not the only one. I actually brought some Rotten Tomato. Other critics have said, here's a disappointing step backwards for the Wachowskis. Remember, they brought us The Matrix, who lose themselves in an over-designed, underdeveloped Star Wars-style land grab in space. Another one says, anyone hoping for the old Matrix magic is due for disappointment. Another one, complicated storytelling in service of thin characters and redundant action sequences. That's from an entertainment point of view.
Whoa.
Add in the fact that there was some sensuality here that was disturbing. There was a spiritual mishmash that is just kind of like, what in the world? Reincarnation, and where does all this fit in? And pretty much nonstop violence. We gave it a 2. In fact, we gave it 2 shiny toilets out of 5. And the reason being, Mila Kunis's character actually works janitorial. We're told she scrubs toilets for a living, but she has the DNA makeup to be the queen of the universe. But 3 bad guys are out to kill her because they can inherit the earth, the grand prize. That is the story, for what it's worth. But watching it on screen is even less interesting than the way I just described it.
Well, I'm sorry you had to suffer through the screening, but thanks for preventing the rest of us from having to suffer through it. Jupiter Ascending. Okay.
And to think that SpongeBob is the positive pick for the weekend.
Right, yeah. Okay, well, great to see you. Thanks for the picks.
Thanks, Lori. We'll talk next week.